Hey guys, I'm Jett. Welcome to another episode of Yonder and Jett, where we share about our lives as digital nomads in a long-distance relationship. This time we're heading to the southern part of Taiwan, Pingtung. It was the week of Yonder's birthday and we thought we'll leave Taipei and spend a week in Pingtung and Kaohsiung. We've already shared the video of our trip in Kaohsiung, so if you missed that, do check it out. I left home in the afternoon and took the bus from Yilan to Taipei, where Yonder was at the office. There is so many first times in this trip. This is the first time that I took the local council bus, but it was also very easy and convenient. The information was online and the bus arrived right on time. You can travel on most public transport by just using Easy Card, so no worries about having cash or unsure how to get tickets. One of the things that I really appreciate about Taiwan is that you can find all this like water dispenser anywhere across Taiwan, and this is like a bus station, and they even have a water dispenser there free for anyone to use. That's pretty amazing. I was going to meet up with Yonder at Taipei main station to take the high-speed rail to Pingtung. This is also my first time taking the high-speed rail. Taipei main station is massive and can get quite confusing as it's the interchange for all the trains and bus lines. Before meeting up with Yonder, I'm getting takeaway sushi for our dinner on the train. We got our meals from this place called Go-Go Sushi. The prices were quite affordable and taste pretty good too. Best choice. The challenge now starts where I have to search for M4 exit to meet up with Yonder. and there were like a billion exits. No, just kidding. But it feels like there are a billion exits sprawled across the station and takes forever to walk from one exit to the other. Finally, I found M4 exit after 10 minutes or so, thanks to the map guides that were on the station wall. Yonder was still on the way and there wasn't much to see at M4 exit, so I went to the top for some air. It was about 16 degrees Celsius and getting cold in the northern side of Taiwan, and this was back in November. But southern part of Taiwan is still warm and toasty. Yonder and I are heading to an organic farm in Pingtung to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. To get there, we traveled from Taipei to Zuoying by the high-speed rail and changed to a local train and continued our journey to Xishi. And when we arrived at Xishi, we had to get a 20-minute ride into the farm. From the north to the south. The speed now is 286 kilometers per hour. When we arrived at Zuoying station, we spotted this cat play area near the toilets, and two kitties were just chilling. I was so fascinated that they don't escape from the area and wondered why it's even there in the first place and not an enclosure. Do they live there? Do they go home later? It will be an answer I'll never find. So if you know, please do let me know in the comments. We also got Baskin Robbins for the road. We picked chocolate mint and the other one I can't really remember. Looks like cotton candy flavor, but it's not exactly the kind of flavor we would pick, and it's really not our cup of tea. We've arrived at Hakka Eco Farm. This homestay and organic farm is nestled in the corner of Pingtung County, away from the busy city, almost toward the south end of Taiwan. All around the farm are acres and acres of plantation. Just to give you a perspective of the land, this is the living quarters where the owner lives in one building and the other building are for the guests. The owners of this farm and homestay are former professors at Taiwan's university. Since retirement, they obtained the land and turned to organic farming for vegetables, fruits, cereals, herbs, as well as rearing bees for pollination and chickens for eggs, leading to self-sufficient lifestyle and obtaining organic certification. The wife owner studied for doctorate in agriculture in Germany. Upon returning to Taiwan, she set up the Organic Agriculture Global Information Network and won a few organic agriculture awards, such as Special Contribution to Organic Agriculture, Promoter of Organic Agriculture, and Organic Agriculture Ambassador, just to name a few. They welcome tourists to visit the fields in person to experience planting, weeding, picking, and harvesting. They have a few configurations of the room for different needs. There is a family room that can house up to 8 people, one up to 6 people, 3 rooms up to 4 people, and one up to 2 people. The internet here is amazing. And since Yonder and I work remotely, there's a desk in the room big enough for the both of us. And if it isn't, they have a common area where there are more tables. This common area is used for many activities such as workshops and meals. The rooms and bathrooms were exceptionally clean, though on the first night there was a centipede that crawled in from the drainage into the bathtub. But it's a farm after all. It only happened on the first night in our 4 nights staying there. The only thing to be aware of is the tiny mosquitoes that are sometimes not easily seen. I was working on my laptop in the open area one afternoon and ended up with 20 mosquito bites. So come with mosquito repellent if you want to stay outdoors for a long period of time, but do remember to use products that do not harm the environment. It's a no chemical, no pesticide zone. And then there's a resident orange cat and a black dog as well. They are the most adorable ever. They're very human friendly, so if you do come here, do give them some love and maybe bring a treat. Guests on booking platforms have said that it's a beautiful and calm place. A tourist from Vietnam said that the owner was kind and a noticeable peaceful change of landscape upon arriving at the homestay. I absolutely agree with that. I have a friend in Australia that lives on a farm as well, and the one time after visiting her about 10 years ago, I've been secretly wishing to have my own farm life too. During the weekdays, Yonder and I were just working at the homestay, so when Friday came around, we went to check out the Pingtung night market, which is just a 30 minutes drive away.
Time undivided moves in circles, trapped like a wave in a tidal pool, waves upon waves, the horizon.
For dinner, we came to this beef noodle shop and had a stir-fry beef noodle.
I've been saying that something.
It doesn't look like much, but it tasted heavenly. Yonder and I wanted to try different things in our night market, so we only shared one noodle between the both of us.
That someday I'll change.
And then we wanted to look for a chicken rice shop, but Yonder found out from one of the shop owners that it's no longer in business. So we came to this shop next door to try the meatball. It was different to the ones that we have in Taipei, though it's called meatball, but it was more like a meat pancake. It wasn't to our liking as the skin was not chewy like what we used to, and the texture felt a little bit too gooey. So we have to give it a 2 out of 5 for that.
Undefeated flows.
And then we walked around, and this menu on the shop caught Yonder's eye. Eel wok fried noodle. I've never had eel before, so this is going to be a new experience for me.
Wash my skin. I've been saying that something needs to change. I've been wild away.
That's how it looks like, and this is easily a 4.5 out of 5 for the both of us. This market is different from any night markets that I've been to in Taiwan. At this night market, the vendors do not operate on makeshift stalls, but operates from permanent shops. And so because of that, you get sittings, unlike makeshift stalls where you grab and go.
I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out and walk with you.
Yonder's cousin sister lives in this town, so after our meal, she rang us up and said that she could come by and see us. So we asked her to meet us at this soybean dessert shop. I turned off the camera after she arrived, as this is the first time I'm seeing her, so I don't want to be disrespectful and make her uncomfortable. After a little get to know each other at the dessert shop, we asked her where else around this area could we explore, and she told us that there is this big Mazu event right now and she could bring us to see the temple. Well, I have very little knowledge of Mazu as it doesn't exist from where I come from. I've learned that Mazu is a revered Chinese goddess of the sea, protector of sailors, fishermen, and travelers, originating from the folk legend of Lin Mo Niang from 10th century Fujian. Worship across Chinese, Taiwan, and diasporic communities, Mazu is central to cultural customs with large festivals and rituals involving lanterns, processions, and offerings, and is recognized by UNESCO for promoting social harmony and identity. Her worship fosters community bonds, family harmony, and cultural identity, particularly for coastal Chinese and their descendants. I guess her existence makes a lot of sense in the Taiwanese community as it's an island. It originates from Fujian, which is where a lot of Taiwanese immigrants come from, so I believe it carries a significant history and transcends generations. So we walked along this road that's just about 5 to 10 minutes from the night market, and the temple is just right at the end of this road at the junction. It's really hard to miss, because from a distance you can already see the magnificent architecture filling the night sky with light, magnifying the intricate details of the carvings on the roof and pillars. Every inch of this temple is covered in either carvings or very fine drawings. There's as much going on inside as much as it is on the outside. Deep, rich colors of gold, red, copper filled every surface of the temple. The grandeur on it reflects the reverence of the believers. It was said that the statue of Mazu was not there in the temple the day when we visited because on that week, there's an event where thousands of followers have carried the statue on a 4-day journey up a mountain. Majority of them stop at 2 different checkpoints, about 15 kilometers and about 32 kilometers respectively from the temple, and the remaining 100 over would take a couple of days to hike all the way up to the top of the mountain, and following that bring it back down to the temple. I don't know much about the objective of it. If you know, please enlighten me. But it was a great, grand event nonetheless. Along the way back to our car, we crossed into the central traditional market that houses lots of shops that's been in operation for 30 to 50 years. In this 1/4 of the massive market that we're at, it's mostly fabric and alteration shops and hair salons. The market is quite interesting as it goes in a circle. This market is the oldest and most iconic public market in Pingtung. Unfortunately, I didn't get to witness the live in action when it's busy, as it was already close to 9 p.m. when we were there. If you happen to come to visit Pingtung, I heard it's a must visit to experience the local life here. That was our little getaway to the south of Taiwan. We also did an art workshop with Yonder's family in Pingtung, which I showed in the Kaohsiung video, so do check out that video as well. And if you are in this area anytime, do check out the homestay and also the places that I've mentioned. That's all for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. We don't have crazy many people watching at the moment, so for all of you that do, we truly appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment to let us know that you are here. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.